All right, so we're back with another video for you guys, another reaction video. And today we're going to be reacting to a Stunna Reese's a video where he's addressing all the backlash, all the people in the comment section saying they don't like the CVS content. So he dropped this video yesterday. It's official, moving back to Chicago. Now, what's so interesting is 2 hours ago, as you guys can see, he dropped another one. I finally came to the conclusion that this best, right? This is actually the same video from yesterday. Literally the same. I think it's like maybe like 28 seconds more. So I don't know what he added that wasn't in the last video from yesterday, but it's literally the same exact video upload. So that's interesting. But anyways, so we're going to check out him basically explaining and addressing this situation. So let's jump right into this.
Back to that Sky Vibe layer because it is so damn hot outside, y'all. I was physically sweating my off. That's right, man. It is bad out there, guys. And yeah, so came back to the crib for a little bit, but I'm about to get back outside in a minute, man. But I just want to chop it up with y'all for a second, man. First of all, I want to say, man, thanks to everybody, man, who really rock out with my channel organically, because I get so many people who want me to do different things that's, you know, not in line with what's going on in my life right now. And, you know, I just tell y'all, man.
What is he talking about? People want him to do different things. No, people just want you to just do something else other than stand by CVS. That's all people. The majority of the comments that I've seen is like, hey, man, are you going to do anything? Are you going to walk up the street, down the street, or why are you always at CVS? It's not like they're asking him to ride a helicopter or get on a yacht or something like that, something too far-fetched. They're just saying, hey, man, can you do something other than that CVS content? And another thing, man, all his videos, most of them, are all clickbait titles. They're all clickbait titles. Mr. Organic almost got us banned. That never happened. Girl got caught by her guy looking at me. Could have been real bad in Miami. Okay, interesting.
When y'all come to my channel, I need y'all to expect me to film my life. My life may not be jumping out of helicopters and, you know, into big explosions and big 100,000 people crowds, me performing in front of and going to the island right there, right now, man. You know what I'm saying? That I love so much.
Again, man, they're not asking you to jump out of a helicopter. They're not asking you to rent a yacht. They're not asking. They're just saying, man, can you do something other than stand by CVS? I feel like, honestly, he probably works at CVS or something like that. He probably does security for them. I don't know.
I love to see people over there at that island or whatever, but my channel is about the progress of me getting to things that I like to do. Yeah.
The progress of you just being at CVS in almost every video, that's the progress you're talking about? What progress? You're like, in majority of his videos, you're at CVS. You're standing by CVS. Like, what's so special about that spot, man? I really want to know. Stunna Reese, please tell us what's so special about that spot.
One day, you know, I'm going to be able to do more and things like that. But this channel is about my real life. It's not about anything fake, anything phony. It's not about me buying cars every day. I understand some people like the lifestyle content. And then I got people that say, I don't like seeing car shows for 30 minutes. Like, guys, I can't satisfy everybody in this world. I have to do what I like to do. That's the only thing I can ever film for y'all or ever bring to y'all on my channel, because if I'm not making myself happy, then I can't make y'all happy. I can't make anyone happy. But the people who are happy that I'm happy, guys, that's really who I cater to. I'm going to be honest with you. Everybody else,
Stunna, I get what you're saying, right? You can't please everybody, because I get the same comments. People be like, oh, why don't you talk about so-and-so, right? I could talk about anybody. Like, we can talk about Street Speed 717. We could talk about Daily Driven Exotics, the Stradman, all these other guys from the other side, right? But the thing is, if it doesn't get clicks or views, then there's no purpose to make. So I get what he's saying, right? But you be doing the same thing in terms of standing by CVS. Like, can you stand by, like, something else, man, like a restaurant, or go down, like, further down the block or something, do something different than CVS?
There's nothing else I can do. There's nothing else I can do. So just want to say, man, shout out to my dog, Mr. Organic, for real, because he be, you know what I'm saying, motivate me on a daily. I see a lot of things that he do. I hear about a lot of the business ventures that he's got going on, major stuff. And he's got so much knowledge about so many different things. It's just really inspiring me for me to be around a person like that. Like, that is...
Mr. Organic is so inspirational. He's got so much business, right? Well, that's a good thing to hear, Stunner Reese. But how come he ain't paying off the lawsuit for that Lamborghini Urus? How come he's running away from the process server? How come he ain't answering their calls? He ain't showing up to court? If he's got all these businesses, right? See, this is where Stunner Reese starts going down this like road that kind of isn't really for him. But I get it, right? Because he leeches off Organic. When he ain't got content, Organic leeches off of him. So it all makes sense. But not Mr. Organic, man. But again, everybody has their own like cup of tea or whatever.
You know, a lot of people conceive him a certain way, which is, you know, that's anybody's opinion. Just like people conceive me a certain way. You know, I have nothing.
No, we don't see him a certain way. The thing is, Organic lied and misleads people. All right. Again, the Lamborghini raffle. Who saw the winner? Nobody saw the winner. All these crypto meme coins he promoted, all the people he took advantage of. Black people, by the way. All right. I'm not talking about like other people. I'm talking about like black people that paid him for collabs. And they came out and said Organic didn't promote them. I mean, shit, he didn't even want to promote his own camera guy for Reed. Like, come on, man. Come on, Stunner Reese. Don't go down this road.
Do with how people conceive people, or why people conceive people. That's each and every person on this planet's own personal choice on why you feel the way you feel about a certain person. But from what I see and what I've always seen, I met Mr. Organic in my early journeys of starting YouTube when I first went to Minnesota to him and Tall Guy had an event at this car lot. And I went up there and I met him right there for the first time. And I've always got good vibes from him. So for anything other than that, what he's done to me, I definitely can't ever say that he's done anything that gave me any ill feelings or misconduct.
I don't know why we're talking about Mr. Organic. I thought he was addressing why he does content this way and that way. Why is he all of a sudden now spending 5 minutes talking about his relationship with Mr. Organic? I get it. That's your personal opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. You guys watching all have different opinions. That's fine. We understand all that. I don't understand why is he talking about his relationship with Organic. I thought this relates to your content. And a lot of people in the comment section saying, Stunner, we don't want to see any more content at this place. What does that have to do with Mr. Organic?
About him, all right? So, you know, again, people be trying to tell me don't hang out with him. Man, I'm gonna hang out with whoever.
Man, is that Stunner? Is that a purse? Stunner Reese, are you wearing a purse, man? That just caught my eye. I was like, what is that? Yeah, he looked like he wearing a purse. Interesting.
I want to. In reference to what I'm going to be doing, the one thing that I am going to be doing is I'm going to be going back to Chicago real soon. Now, I know a lot of people keep on saying, go back to Chicago, go back to Chicago, go back to Chicago. It's always been my plan to go back to Chicago. So y'all got to understand, in the wintertime in Chicago, there is absolutely nothing going on. It is nothing going on. You're just sitting around doing nothing. Why do you think CGM 32's made the move? Why do you think that, you know, our homies Swervo and Tunchi in the wintertime, they really don't have any content? They can't give you daily uploads. So I made the choice in my life not to be put in that position anymore and to actually make the move to Miami where there is.
He always asserts this comment saying it's in my life. I'm doing this for my life, right? It's like he makes it seem like we're asking him to do something that's completely out of reach. People are just saying, dude, you've been like doing all these vlogs with these clickbait titles, right? And all you do 9 out of 10 times, you're just standing at CVS asking any girl that walks by that you find attractive or whatever. And then you stop her, ask her some stupid questions. It's like, dude, you can do a lot more. We understand why you're not in Chicago. We get all that, man. I don't know why he's talking about that. We already understand that. We're just saying, all right, you're in Miami because that's where the content is. Then do more. You can do a lot more there than just stand by CVS in the same places that you vlog at. You can go by the beach. How about you go on the beach on the shore and ask like all the girls in the bikinis then? I'm just saying, like, do something different, man. Like, what is he talking about?
Things going on all year round, car events and lifestyle stuff all the time. So with that being said, I always had plans on going back to Chicago for the car show season. So for those who want that, that's already been in my plan. Guys, my original, when I first moved here and I was in my first place in this building, and a lot of y'all may know about the first place that I was in before I moved to this unit, I only had a lease that was good for the end of this month, or which is June or July, the beginning of June or July. Well, anyway, I had already had planned this. I was going to only be here a certain amount of time, and then I was going to go to Chicago. It was already in my plans. It was already, done. So when I got this new unit, I actually said, man, you know what? I'm going to just go.
Yeah, like if you look at all his titles, they're all clickbait. And what's so crazy is like he'll do a clickbait video that sounds inviting, right? For you guys to click on, and then you click on it and he's back at freaking CVS again. It's like, come on, man. Stop it, man. Stop it. Yeah, it's crazy.
And keep this unit because I don't want another person to take this unit while I'm gone and I come back and it's not available. So I signed an extended lease for 15 months so that when I come back over the winter, I will have my same unit that I love.
All right, we're going to fast forward a little bit. I don't really care about why he picked that unit and the amount, the lease and all that. Like, dude, we're not really talking about the lease. Nobody really cares at the lease at this point.
Steps to get to higher steps and different things like that, because my goals are ultimately to create more businesses and to create general wealth and passive income and things like that, so that I will be comfortable in the future. And I want to show you guys the process of that. I want to start implementing some of that into the channel as well.
So that's good, all right? So you're trying to implement and show people steps to create passive income. But how do you do that at CVS? Like, come on, man. Like, I feel like we're going in circles here. Like, he tries to sound like Stunner Reese is a very, he's an intelligent guy. And he's very convincing. So when you watch him, you're definitely being convinced, because he's very intelligent. He knows how to get his point across. He comes off as kind of humble or relatable, but it doesn't tie to what he's doing. Like, he'll preach, have you seen these people that preach this and that, and then their actions are like totally opposite? So I get it. You're preaching all this stuff, which honestly I've listened to probably a year ago. He's preached the same stuff a year ago, and we haven't really seen much action, but it is what it is because it's his life, right? So nobody really is trying to like force him to show you guys steps on how to do any type of business that creates passive income. But it just sounds good, right? He I guess he likes to hear himself talk, because so far the actions don't represent what he's talking about, because he does the same shit, right? He walks up the street, tries to link up or talk to attractive girls, find out what they do. If they do something interesting, then he asks them some follow-up questions. Like, I saw a video not that long ago where he's asking a girl, like, I guess she got a bunch of, like, she said she got a business, right? She does merch. And he was asking about Tupac and Biggie. It's like, that's what he does. So when are you going to show us the passive income stuff? All the businesses.
Not all about cars. It's not all about women. It's about my life, what I'm going through. That's all this channel is about, nothing else. So how can anyone expect anything from my life, from seeing something on my life that hasn't happened yet? I don't know what's going to happen today. This is my real life. I don't have. This is not a channel where I have events planned every day for me to go to every single day of a week. And hey, today I can tell y'all before the video even starts. I can't tell you before the video even starts every video what's gonna happen throughout the whole day because I don't know. It's my real life. That's the difference between skits, pre-planned videos like, oh, okay, today we're gonna be going to this and we're gonna.
All right. So I get what he's saying. I'm going to fast forward because he kind of repeats himself. So, yeah, I understand that there's no skit. There's no storyboard. That's what he's trying to say. There's no storyboard to his vlog. So he can't give you kind of like an excerpt or a summary of what's going to happen today because he's just not, that's not his content. His content is not like celebrities, you know, that they got interviews, let's say 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. they're going to go promote some brand. And then from 3 to 4, they're going to have dinner with this person and that person to promote something. And then maybe go to a sponsor, go to an evening event. So I get what he's trying to say. But still, to that point, once you upload the content, you already know what the content is about. So even if he doesn't know what he's about to do right now, and then he starts vlogging, right, for the next hour, after that hour, he has to upload that content, right? So why does he use the clickbait title? I don't get. I mean, you can use clickbait at your discretion, right? I do it. A lot of people do it, but he does it to like an exaggeration level. But what I'm trying to say, yes, he doesn't know what he's about to do for the next hour when he starts vlogging. But when he's done vlogging and then he edits the video and then he uploads it, he'll use like a bullshit title, right, that has nothing to do with the actual content most of the time. Some of the time it does, but most of the time it doesn't for real. So it's like, Stunner, you can't get away with that bullshit.
Hiking up this mountain and this and that and other, and I don't know. My life is not set up that way. So with that being said, as information comes to me and I get it ahead of time, I will share that with you guys. That's the only time I can do that. But as far as on the daily, I don't put it down because you're not doing exact footsteps as a pair of shoes, that footstep at the exact same time and walk through life the exact. No, I don't. And apply it to any good aspects of it. Apply it to your life and take your. They want you to take somebody else, millionaires and billionaires. But the second of the day, use the exact same toilet.
I don't know what is he talking about now. He's talking about millionaires and billionaires and what millionaires do and what billionaires do. It's like, bro, your best friend is a multi-millionaire. CJ on 32's is a millionaire. So I'm sure CJ knows secrets on how to achieve huge success that you could easily adopt and implement and execute, right? It's like he keeps talking about millionaires and billionaires and the billionaires do this and they do that. It's like, again, all this stuff is kind of irrelevant. I feel like he kind of just like took us on an excursion that has nothing to do with what people were talking about. A lot of people in the comments were saying, bro, we're tired of seeing you stand by CVS, trying to flirt, trying to like, you know, just do all that goofy stuff he does. I get it if you do it like once or twice a week, but not every freaking vlog.
At the exact same time of the day. Time that is fun. From racing motorcycles professionally, I'm still learning. I'm getting comfortable with Miami. I'm going to branch out to different places like Fort Lauderdale and Coral and all the other places around here. But let me go at my pace, and if you guys give me a chance to show you guys, then yeah. But I'm about to be going back to another thing that I love, which is the car culture in Chicago during car show season. And I'm going to be bringing y'all a lot of car content.
They got real disrespectful. See, that shit is like clickbait right there. Mr. Organic got us banned, clickbait. This is not what you guys expected from me, clickbait. Girl got caught by her guy looking at me, could have been real bad, that's clickbait. It's like all of it is clickbait, man. That's crazy. This was a major switch up on me, clickbait. Only this one, moving into Miami, a condo, yeah, that's probably not it. That's probably not clickbait. Just found out I've been infected. Now, dude got a flu, and he made it seem like he got, like, one of them viruses, right? Virus 24.
Bringing y'all different shows and different things like that. It's not going to be me building and buying car parts all the time. So if that's what you're looking for, and buying cars and if that's what you're here for, then...
Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. This part right here, it seems like, I don't know, man, but it just sounds like he's taking shots at CJ on 32's. Let me replay this part. You guys got to listen to this.
That's what you're looking for, and buying cars and if that's what you're here for, then this is probably not the... If that's the only thing that you're looking for, then this is not that channel. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I'm not going to base this channel off of buying car parts and rims and cars daily. That is not this channel. This channel is about my real life. I'm going to be doing things with my daughter. I'm going to be doing things with...
I don't know why he mentioned his daughter, because it's been a while since he's been with his daughter. And we dropped a video about Lady X talking about the relationship and how he's been gone. I personally don't want to talk about it, but it just doesn't make sense. Like, I'm sure his daughter could move to Miami and be with him most of the time, right? Maybe not all the time, but some of the time. But that's not happening. So now he's just making it... He's just saying, like, if you guys are trying to watch content about me buying cars and car parts, then this is not the channel for you. That just seems like a slap in his face to his very loyal subscribers and supporters all this time, saying, hey, I'm no longer going to be doing this type of content. Or if this is the only content you want to see, then this isn't the channel for you. That just sounds like if you got loyal people watching you and subscribe to you, and then you just come out with this type of statement, that's just like slapping in their face.
You know what I'm saying? Different people in my family, it's not going to be just a car channel or me buying parts and buying cars and buying wheels every other day. I'm going to be showing y'all different things, but that's what it's going to be. It's going to be real life channel. Nothing fake, nothing phony. Just to get views. Because if I go buy a part one day...
He said, I love how he kind of phrased that. He's like, if you expect me to do this and that just to get views, but that's exactly what you're doing. What are you talking about? You make a video and say something, you exaggerate something crazy happened, right? I got banned. Organic almost got us banned here. Never happened. Organic not even close to getting you guys banned. So you're doing whatever it takes to get the clicks and views. So I don't know why he makes he says some stupid stuff trying to sound transparent, but in reality, he's not doing that. So I don't understand why he's jumping to this. But listen to this again, man.
You know what I'm saying? Different people in my family, it's not going to be just a car channel or me buying parts and buying cars and buying wheels every other day. I'm going to be showing y'all different things, but that's what it's going to be. It's going to be real life channel. Nothing fake, nothing phony. Just to get views. Because if I go buy a part one day, 10,000, 7,000 on some wheels, y'all gonna watch it and be interested in that for one video. Gonna get one video worth of views, and then after that, nobody cares about it anymore.
Oh, this is the part right here where I was like, hold on, is he taking shots at his homeboy CJ? He's like, it doesn't make sense to make a video buying parts or a wheel and only get one video out of it. That's pretty much what CJ on 32's does right after he gets a car. Right after he gets a car, right? It's usually the first modification is the wheels. So you're saying he felt some kind of way talking about that type of content. And what he's saying is the business proposition of it doesn't make any sense. He's probably going to spend more on some parts and a wheel than what the video is going to generate. But his content isn't Stunner Reese is making money off raffles. He's making money off YouTube, but most of his money is also being made from raffles. The same with other guys. So I don't know I feel like that's like a direct jab, man. Let's listen to that again and let me know what you guys in the comments. How do you feel about this comment?
It's going to be real life channel. Nothing fake, nothing phony. Just to get views. Because if I go buy a part one day, 10,000 or 7,000 on some wheels, y'all gonna watch it and be interested in that for one video. Gonna get one video worth of views, and then after that, nobody cares about it anymore. What sense does that make? It doesn't. It doesn't.
So you heard that, right? He said it doesn't make sense to make a video to spend 7,000, 10,000 to get a part or wheels, make one video, and after that, you guys will forget about it. It doesn't make any sense. But that's what some of your homeboys are doing. So are you saying what they're doing doesn't make any sense? Is that what we're hearing, man? Is that what we're hearing? Again, man, I need you guys to listen carefully to this.
Because if I go buy a part one day, 10,000 or 7,000 on some wheels, y'all gonna watch it and be interested in that for one video. Gonna get one video worth of views, and then after that, nobody cares about it anymore. What sense does that make? It doesn't. It doesn't. But there is channels that you guys can go and see and do that, and yeah. But
oh, wow, you guys heard that part? But there is channels that do, and you guys can go and watch that. But there is channels that do, and you guys can go and watch that. Man, that sounds like a straight jab, man. I'm telling you, man. Listen, I need you guys to listen, man. Listen. Hold on, let's play this again.
Interested in that for one video, gonna get one video worth of views, and then 10,000 or 7,000. Because if I go buy a part one day, 10,000 or 7,000 on some wheels, y'all gonna watch it and be interested in that for one video. Gonna get one video worth of views, and then after that, nobody cares about it anymore. What sense does that make? It doesn't. It doesn't. But there is channels that you guys can go and see and do that, and yeah. But I mean, again, you're gonna get the one set of views, maybe 2 videos people interested in, but after that, it's over with. Nobody cares anymore. It's old news. But you the one who just went and spent all that money. You gotta understand.
Wow, man. So you guys got to hear that, I'm sure. I replayed it a few times. He says that, what sense does it make if I spend 10,000 or 7,000 on a part or some wheels to make one video, and after that video, most of you guys are not going to care. Nobody cares anymore. That's old news. But I'm the one that's out of pocket $10,000 or $7,000. And then this is what I mean. Like, if that wasn't enough of a jab, right, then he goes the extra step of saying, but there is other channels that do that. So basically saying, you can get the fuck off my channel and go over there on that other channel and watch that shit over there, because I'm not stupid enough to make that. That's what it sounds like to me. That's exactly what it sounds like to me. It sounds like Stunner Reese is throwing jabs at other people. It's kind of like a sneak diss. Now, some people are like, oh, well, he didn't mention names. Well, he doesn't have to mention names, but if you watch enough content, you would know who does this, who spends 10,000 and 7,000 on a video, getting parts, getting wheels. So I don't know, man. I just feel like that was something he didn't have to say, considering the video really wasn't, like, if he's really trying to address the backlash or the people in the comments, most of the people in the comments didn't come from that. They weren't really voicing their concerns about none of this shit. They were really just talking about him standing at CVS, standing at the same places, walking up the same places. It's like, you got more shit to do in Miami. There's a lot to do in Miami. There's way more activities, more events, than doing the same shit standing by the CVS. I feel like that's probably the number one comment I've seen. Like, stop standing at the damn CVS, man. It's not that hard, man. But anyways, man, it's just my opinion, my reaction. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, man.